Objectives are important compounds of nitrogen and phosphorus and their properties. In the last class, we discussed the preparation of ammonia. On the large scale, ammonia is manufactured by Haber's process. The equation is N2 plus 3H2 gives 2NH3. It is a reversible reaction and exothermic reaction. In accordance with the Le Chatelier's principle, high pressure and low temperature would favor the formation of ammonia. The optimum conditions for production of ammonia are a pressure of 200 into 10 raised to 5 Pascal and a temperature of 700 Kelvin. The catalyst used is iron oxide with small amounts of potassium oxide and aluminum oxide to increase the rate of attainment of equilibrium. Nitrogen and hydrogen are mixed in the proportion 1:3. This is the flowchart representing formation of ammonia in Haber process. The second compound of nitrogen is nitric acid. In the preparation, first we will discuss about laboratory method. In this method, sodium nitrate combines with sulfuric acid to form sodium hydrogen sulfate and nitric acid. On a large scale, nitric acid is prepared by Ostwald process. This Ostwald process involved 3 steps. These 3 steps are very important and we will learn them one by one with the help of a simple concept. Nitric acid is prepared by dissolving nitrogen dioxide in water. Water is readily available, so our first priority will be to prepare nitrogen dioxide. Preparation of nitrogen dioxide involves 2 steps. First, we will prepare nitric oxide. In the second step, we will oxidize nitric oxide to nitrogen dioxide. In the third step, nitrogen dioxide is dissolved in water and thus nitric acid is prepared. So in the first step, to prepare nitric oxide, it involves oxidation of ammonia by atmospheric oxygen and the reaction is 4NH3 plus 5O2 gives 4NO plus 6H2O. The catalyst used is platinum or rhodium catalyst at 500 Kelvin and 9 bar pressure. In the second step, nitrogen oxide thus formed combines with oxygen to give nitrogen dioxide. The equation is 2NO plus O2 gives 2NO2. In the third step, nitrogen dioxide dissolved in water to form HNO3 and the reaction is 3NO2 plus H2O gives 2HNO3 plus NO. Properties of nitric acid. It is a colorless liquid with freezing point of 231.4 Kelvin and boiling point of 355.6 Kelvin. Laboratory grade nitric acid contains 68% of nitric acid by mass and has a specific gravity of 1.504. In aqueous solution, nitric acid behaves as a strong acid giving hydronium ion and nitrate ions. When dissolved in water, HNO3 dissociate to form H plus and NO3 minus and the H plus combines with water to form H3O plus and it is called hydronium ion. In the gaseous state, HNO3 exists as a planar molecule with the structure given below. Next we will discuss the chemical properties of nitric acid. First, action on non-metal. Carbon combines with 4HNO3 to form carbon dioxide plus 2H2O plus 4NO2. Gold and platinum do not react with nitric acid, but they dissolve in aqua regia. Aqua regia is prepared by mixing 3 parts of concentrated hydrochloric acid and 1 part of concentrated nitric acid. The corresponding reactions are given below. Concentrated nitric acid is a strong oxidizing agent and attacks most of the metals except gold and platinum. The reaction of nitric acid with copper and zinc is given below. Some metals like chromium and aluminium do not dissolve in concentrated nitric acid due to the formation of a passive film of oxide on the surface. When chromium and aluminium react with nitric acid, it forms chromium oxide and aluminium oxide respectively. This coating prevents the further reaction of nitric acid with the metals. Uses of nitric acid. The major use of nitric acid is in the manufacture of ammonium nitrate for fertilizers and other nitrates for the use in explosive and pyrotechnics. It is also used for preparation of nitroglycerin, nitrotoluene and other organic nitro compounds. Other major uses include pickling of stainless steel, etching of metals and as an oxidizer in rocket fuels. It is also used for the manufacture of cellulose varnishes and sulfuric acid. The various oxides of nitrogen, its formula, oxidation number of nitrogen in each compound, the preparation of oxides, physical appearance and chemical nature of each oxides are given here. The resonance structures of different oxides of nitrogen are given here. Based on these structures, we are supposed to answer two questions. First question, why does NO2 dimerize? Dimerization is the process in which two similar molecules combine to form a more stable product. NO2 contains odd number of valence electrons. In NO2, nitrogen has 5 and each oxygen has 6, so in total 17 electrons. Hence it behaves as a typical odd molecule. On dimerization, it is converted to a stable N2O molecule with even number of electrons, that is 34. Second question, what is the covalency of nitrogen in N2O5? To find the covalency of nitrogen, just count the number of bonds made by nitrogen, and the answer is 4. Next we will discuss about phosphorus. Phosphorus is found in many allotropic forms, the most important ones being white, red and black. White phosphorus is a translucent, white, waxy solid. It is poisonous, insoluble in water, but soluble in carbon disulfide and glows in dark, and it is called chemiluminescence. It dissolves in boiling sodium hydroxide solution in an inert atmosphere, giving phosphine. Structure of white phosphorus. It possesses discrete tetrahedral structure, P4 molecule. The red phosphorus is obtained by heating white phosphorus at 573 Kelvin in an inert atmosphere for several days. Red phosphorus possesses iron-grey luster. It is odorless, non-poisonous and insoluble in water as well as carbon disulfide. Chemically, red phosphorus is much less reactive than white phosphorus and it does not glow in the dark. Red phosphorus is polymeric, consisting of chains of P4 tetrahedral units linked together as shown in the figure. A comparative study of physical and chemical properties of white and red phosphorus is given here. The black phosphorus has got two forms, alpha black phosphorus and beta black phosphorus. The alpha black phosphorus is formed when red phosphorus is heated in a sealed tube at 308 Kelvin. The beta black phosphorus is prepared by heating white phosphorus at 473 Kelvin under high pressure. It does not burn in air up to 673 Kelvin. The various steps involved in the transformations between red, white and black phosphorus is given here. Next we will discuss the different compounds of phosphorus. The first compound is phosphine, PH3. Phosphine is prepared by the reaction of calcium phosphide with water or dilute HCl. In the laboratory method, it is prepared by heating white phosphorus with concentrated sodium hydroxide solution in an inert atmosphere of carbon dioxide. The reaction is P4 plus 3 NaOH plus 3 H2O gives phosphine plus sodium hypophosphite. Properties of phosphine. It is a colorless gas with rotten fish smell and is highly poisonous. It explodes in contact with traces of oxidizing agents like nitric acid, chlorine, bromine vapors, etc. Phosphine is slightly soluble in water. The solution of phosphine in water decomposes in the presence of light, giving red phosphorus and hydrogen. When absorbed in copper sulfate or mercury chloride solution, the corresponding phosphates are obtained. Phosphine is weakly basic like ammonia and give phosphonium compound with acids. For example, phosphine combined with hydrogen bromide to give phosphonium bromide. Next we will discuss the uses of phosphine. The spontaneous combustion of phosphine is technically used in home signals. Containers containing calcium carbide and calcium phosphide are pierced and thrown in the sea when the gases evolved, burn and serve as a signal. It is also used in smoke screens and also serve as a powerful reducing agent. Next we will study about phosphorus halides. Phosphorus form two types of halides, PX3 and PX5, where X is any one of the halogen like fluorine, chlorine or bromine. First we will learn about phosphorus trichloride, that is PCl3. It is obtained by passing dry chlorine over heated white phosphorus. The equation is P4 plus 6Cl2 gives 4PCl3. It is also obtained by action of thionyl chloride with white phosphorus. Properties of phosphorus trichloride. It is a colorless oily liquid. It reacts with moisture to form phosphorus acid and hydrochloric acid. The reaction is PCl3 plus 3H2O gives H3PO3 plus 3HCl. Phosphorus trichloride has a pyramidal shape in which phosphorus is sp3 hybridized. The next compound of phosphorus is phosphorus pentachloride. phosphorus pentachloride is prepared by reaction of white phosphorus with excess of dry chlorine. The reaction is P4 plus 10Cl2 gives 4PCl5. It can also be prepared by the action of thionyl chloride and phosphorus. Next we will discuss the properties of phosphorus pentachloride. PCl5 is yellowish white powder and in moist it hydrolyzes to form phosphoryl chloride and finally get converted to phosphoric acid. The reactions are given below. When heated, it sublimes but decomposes on stronger heating. PCl5 decomposes to form PCl3 and chlorine. PCl5 react with organic compounds containing hydroxyl group converting them into chloro derivatives. For example, ethanol react with PCl5 to form chloroethane. Metals on heating with phosphorus pentachloride give corresponding chlorides. For example, silver react with phosphorus pentachloride to give silver chloride and tin react with phosphorus pentachloride to give tin chloride. Phosphorus pentachloride is used in the synthesis of some organic compounds like chloroethane and acetyl chloride. It is also used as a chlorinating agent. Phosphorus trichloride has pyramidal shape in which phosphorus is sp3 hybridized. On the other hand, phosphorus pentachloride has trigonal bipyramidal structure. The three equatorial PCl5 bonds are equivalent while the two axial bonds are longer than the equatorial bonds. Try to visualize the trigonal bipyramidal shape of PCl5. The phosphorus and the three equatorial chlorines can be regarded as the base and there are two pyramids, top and bottom of the base. Next we will discuss the oxo acids of phosphorus. Oxo acids are simply acids containing oxygen. The names of various oxo acids of phosphorus, its formula and oxidation number of phosphorus in each oxo acid is given here. The structures of various oxyacids of phosphorus are given here. H3PO4 is called orthophosphoric acid. H4P2O7 is called pyrophosphoric acid. H3PO3 is called orthophosphorus acid and H3PO2 is called hypophosphorus acid. Basicity of oxoacids of phosphorus. Basicity of an acid can be defined as number of replaceable hydrogen atoms of a particular acid by a base. There is a simple trick to find the basicity of each phosphoric acid. Simply count the number of OH groups in each oxo acid and this gives the basicity. For example, orthophosphoric acid has got 3 OH group, so it is tribasic. Similarly, orthophosphorus acid is dibasic and hypophosphorus acid is monobasic.